Hey guys, I'm back with consistency. Gonna be providing videos, and of course I've got a professional trader in the name of Thuba, and he'll be here to support us. Hey Thuba, how are you?
Hi Cal, how's it going? I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, not bad. Just been looking at a few charts this week, and there've been some great opportunities with like Wall Street and a few currency pairs.
Absolutely, there have been some great opportunities in the markets these past few weeks. This week we're also expecting some more opportunities in the markets. There's a lot happening these days in the market, and you know it's an exciting time to be trading at this particular period.
Phenomenal, I tell you that for sure. But before we get into the technical side, please guys, like, comment and subscribe. That's so important, and push the notification, please, so we can get started. Cool. So we're going to be going on to the charts now. I'm starting off with Wall Street, also known as US 30 for those that are not too sure. We've got the 2-hour chart open. I got in on a particular trade, which is Wall Street, at 35260. So, I mean, this trade has been really good for me. It's had its bullish run. We saw a double bottom right here at values of 3463. It showed signs of that, pulled back with the wick, as you can see there, and I was waiting for some sort of a bullish confirmation before entering the trades, which is so important, because without the bullish confirmation, you can get tied out and it can literally go the wrong way, as you already know, Thuba, isn't it?
Yeah, that is so correct. Most newbie traders, they tend to be a little bit too impatient when it comes to going into the markets, and that's one thing that you guys have to take away from trading or from this video, is that you gotta have patience when it comes to entering the market, because there's always going to be so many opportunities out there in the markets, but the most important thing is that you gotta have patience.
Yes, exactly. And it's all about waiting for the right time to execute. Patience is so important in anything you do. So as you can see here, it went for the bullish run. We waited, looked at the SMAs and moving averages, held up the trade, got in at 260, so 35260, as it broke through the cloud. So remember, when it does go through turbulence, it's best that you don't touch the trade. You wait patience until you break through. Once it breaks through, I decided to go long, caught up really well, closed at 35427, and yeah, that was a little humble one, yeah. But we did have our take profit a bit higher up at 35500. I'm gonna be waiting for a nice pullback before entering again.
Good moves, good move, good trading, a good trading entry right there. One thing that you have to realize when you're trading such situation whereby you have a pullback is, like Cal said, you gotta want to wait for confirmation before you enter the market. Once you have confirmation, the second most important thing to have in place is your stop loss and your take profit. Now, the reason why you have your stop loss and take profit in place, it's really as a risk management tool.
Yeah,
risk management plays a vital role in any trading strategy. And for some of you guys that already follow Cal on Snapchat and other socials, you already know that Cal really abides by having a good risk management strategy in place.
Yeah. And it's so important that we do place these and understand what you're prepared to lose. Worst case scenario from your total amount. So let's say we've got a $6,000 account, for example, and you're saying, you know what, over the total trades, I'm prepared to lose 5% of my equity. 5% will clearly be £300, and then from there you allocate a certain amount of trades and make sure that your stop losses are like probably at £50, £60 each, and that way you're monitoring your losses. It's all good trying to go for the big wins and your TPs, but if your risk management is not there, then it can literally cost you.
That is very true. I mean, I've had so many conversations, Cal, you know, with so many traders, guys that start off trading, and you know, they wonder why they're not successful in trading. they do not last for more than 3 months. And I'll tell you, a secret that most people don't know, that 90% of all newbie traders lose money. And it's not because you don't understand, you don't have a good trading strategy. It's because you do not have the right risk management tools in place. Because it's not always about making money, but the most important thing, I would say, is preserve your capital. Making money is just an addition. The most important thing is not to lose money.
So important, exactly. And when you've got that in check, then it's about trying to get the nice trades. And it's always good to actually look at few charts, find out few possibilities that you may have. You might have an opportunity on euro dollar, euro New Zealand dollar, and then you might look at US 30, and then from there pick your best trades with the highest probability to ensure that you're getting the great results. And then from there, it's just about following the trend. The trend is your friend till it bends.
So true.
Always remember that, because sometimes what people tend to do, like let's say it's a bullish run, people tend to just get caught out because they're trying to get at the top of a sellout.
Exactly.
And then before you know it, it continues the trend and you're doomed.
Exactly. And it all goes back again to not only following the trend, but also timing as well. You have people going into the markets, at the wrong time. You are entering the market at the end of the a bull run. Not that you were wrong entering the markets buying, because you did identify that the market is going up and you saw the opportunity, you went in. But because your timing may not be all that good, you may find yourself entering at the wrong time of the market. So timing is important. Remember that, guys.
Yes, 100%. And like it's the same when we're going into a foreign exchange chart. So let's say we're going on to EURJPY, for example. Let's say we go on to the 4-hour chart. We can clearly see it's been a bearish move. What we're meant to look for are sells. But the most important thing to always understand is, if you look at here, if you see the lines that we're looking at, let's get a trend line here. If you can see here, this being a trend line, okay, we can clearly see it's lower lows. Each low that we find is getting lower. This signifies a bearish movement. And again on the top, so if you get a trend line here, there we go, guys. We can see lower highs. Again, 1, 2, 3. It just follows through. If you see something like that, then it becomes a channel. From there, you place your trades till you get to the end of the channel, where you get to the bottom of a triangle, and then you execute depending on where it breaks out from. But always understand that it's always good to draw out your pointers of support and resistance, which is so important, the elementary stuff.
Yeah, 100%. When it comes down to trading, it's all about just following certain guidelines. And right now, you've highlighted one of the most. You've highlighted a fundamental guideline that all traders use. It's just basically identifying the overall trend and drawing your trend lines, your support and resistance. Once you've identified that, in this case being the higher highs and the lower lows, then you can clearly see that's the characteristic of a bearish trend. So in a bearish trend, ideally what you want to be looking for is selling opportunities. You're not going to go into a bearish trend and look for buying opportunities, because that's going against the market. Now, in such situations, what you want to do is you want to be disciplined, and you want to be entering the market ideally at the high points. They're looking for selling opportunities.
Yeah. So like for example here, you can see it's picked back up. Nice reversal. It hits a 12907 mark. We start looking at selling. But what you don't do is sell right at the top. You want to see some sort of bearish indication. So you want to see some red candles forming before entering the sell. Okay? So let's say here, you get in, so it's 129. Don't get in right there. Wait for a red candle. Once you see that, then you know, okay, cool. Our next point of TP is 12778, for example. You see it?
Exactly.
Remember, resistance and support are not particular points, they're zonal areas. It's so important to always understand that. You won't get the exact points, you can never get that as traders, but it's always important.
No. That is impossible, mate.
Literally, yeah. Yeah, so and then from that point onwards, we go in for a sell, you cashing out there, nice bit of trading. It's all about risk management. But one thing I do recommend as well, which is so important, if you've got a trade open on EURJPY, try not to open another 2-3 trades on the same currency pair that's connected to the euro, because then you're going against diversification, which is another bit of risk management that we need to take into consideration.
Exactly. Yeah, which is a very solid point there, right there, Khaled. I mean, if you think about it, if you already have a position open in your JPY, you are exposed to euro and JPY, the Japanese yen. So it wouldn't make sense if you open another trade that's correlated, or another JPY or euro pair. If you do that, you're just basically doubling up your position.
Yeah, technically, yeah. In essence, that's literally it. And what I do recommend is, if you've got something like a euro, try and probably look at a pound, or even like a gold position in the commodities market. Remember, as an asset class, you've got commodities, indices, stocks, forex, and so forth. So you can, it's better to diversify.
Yeah, I was saying that I actually just came across a very interesting piece of news, is that Ethiopia to build local rival to Facebook and other platforms. So Ethiopia has begun building its own social media platform to rival Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp. Though it does not plan to block the global services, the State Communication Security Agency said on Monday. So yeah, did you know that you guys are actually going to start building your own social media platform?
Yeah, because we become really smart, I guess, isn't it? We love our books ever since we were in school.
Yeah.
But that's one thing we're good at. When it comes to that sort of thing, the technical side, we're sharp. But no, all these little facts is really good, because it's always about innovation. So guys, you got to understand that when we are jumping into videos that we're doing across the whole YouTube platform, we're going to be going through knowledge, which is so important, going through candlestick behaviors. Maybe some people might be asking, because I get a lot of messages on Snapchat saying that they want to get involved in like few indicators, and just if I can just cover them on here, I'm more than happy to do so. But it's all about just running through, giving knowledge, which is power at the end of the day, and which can be money if you convert it correctly through the right trades.
Exactly.
But yeah, Thuba, I don't want to waste too much time of yours. It's been a pleasure to have you on board. Hope to jump on another series with me. But before we go off, I would like you guys to like, comment, subscribe, and in the comment section, drop what you actually want to be hearing from us. Any particular topics, any indicators, or anything like that. So yeah, guys, let's get active in the comment section and let's build this back. You're going to see more consistency from me and Thuba in the near future.
Brilliant. Take care, guys.
Yeah, my love. Take care.